Greetings, friends, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where we have to go and find a Dapperwing somewhere. Oh, but first, let's see. Apparently, there is a setting somewhere. Aha! There. To make the sacred not go off auto-exploring, because I really don't need it to do that. Hide other sacred? Absolutely not. And then there's this one, which changes, like, normally, when you're looking at the hammer, it has, like, ridiculously high attack power relative to any other kind of weapon. But it's hard to tell what tier of damage it's in with the coefficient on it. So I'm just gonna, let's see. Go through here and... Oh, so that's mimicking the... not Palico, Palamute controls from Rise. Okay. And then there's this... which lets me move the sacred like I would move the hunter. Okay. I'm kind of okay with the sacred manual controls, like the increase and decrease speed, more like an actual mount. Let's see, what else can we do? Haven't really had any problems with the camera yet. Ooh, you can actually customize dead zones and shit. Oh, nice. I think I want to disable focus camera. Because it annoys me. Oh, you have a side quest for me too? Great. I might as well pick it up while I'm here. I mean, she wants me to go fish, but, you know.
Fisher fellow, are they biting today? Say no more. It's in your eyes. Here, a gift from one rod wrangler to another. A lure. Lures will attract some fish, while others give it the cold fin. It's all about knowing your mark. The lure I gave you excels at hooking golden fish. Don't try to hide it. You're curious. Eager.
A bit.
Golden fish favor dark pools, away from the light of the sun. Seek them underground. Now away with you, fisher fellow! Away, and may your line grow heavy!
I don't think I'll be pursuing that particular side quest chain. I just don't care for fishing.
Catch the latest news here.
Now, for the fine dapper wing. Dapper wing. Is that a bird? Feels like that ought to be a bird. But I mean, could be an insect.
What do you think we'll find?
Okay, that'll just take me back to the desert then, yeah. Could be damn near anything. Dapper wing.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know?
If I was a creature called a dapper wing, where might I hang out? Oh, that was a paratoad. Yeah, I didn't suppose so.
I'll ride with you.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
I'll just hop off. You're facing me, big guy.
Sorry, haven't hunted one of you before. Still just wing drake hides, though. See, this is my kind of fishing. Dapper wing. That's a wedge beetle. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Where are you? There you are. A pyrogill. Or pyrogill. I guess I'm bleeding. That was a bit silly. I know you're there. Oh well. Dapper wing. Heard some kind of bird call. But that might just be ambient. Yeah. Maybe they're up in the treetops. And not down at ground level.
Is that creature holding something?
What do you think you'll find?
That looks like a good place to set up camp.
I like fishing like that way better. I don't think... Okay, so I can't control how I move at all when I'm diving. But I can grab algae. Gobble tweed. She gobble on my tweed till I... Okay, but let's see where that leads. I mean, that's a bird's nest, right? So you might think there'd be a bird in it. Not so much, I guess. They really do play with the light in this forest area. Now, any more luck with birds in the treetops? Tarzan! There was a professional League of Legends player called Tarzan for a while, I believe. Wonder if he's still active. So I can see a path on the map. Ugh. Oh, that becomes ammo also. Sorry for tearing your nose off your face. Wait, are you? Omen flies. Yeah, I remember. Not dapper wings, then. Still, I'll take them. Okay. I think... might be time to check the top of the trees.
On my way there.
Oh, something's flying over there.
Researching
Found ya.
endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know?
Sorry, little bird fella. We need you for research. Hopefully, that scientist will just let you go back into nature once he's done looking at you. Slow down, slow down. I'm not in a hurry. I mean, yeah, there's a few too many bones here for this not to be a combat arena at some point. And yet no bone gathering points, apparently. How strange. Couldn't it just send those things to my field pouch by default? That would be lovely. I feel like there's gotta be a way to enable that.
I'll just hop off for now.
Seriously, that has to be something you can disable.
I'll check our supplies.
Hermes, calm down. Jeez.
We should try to avoid any hazards as we investigate.
It's all about being adaptable.
Damn, my hunter can whistle. Right, so I have to assume that if 4 people are sitting around the campfire and everyone triggers the... then it'll play like a full tune. Cool.
Always happy to take requests.
Man, that's nice. Like, this really is a game you can hang out in.
What you think we'll find?
Okay. Right. Let's report back that we found the fancy wing, the dapper wing.
Welcome back. I've confirmed the endemic life you brought back. And with that, the Scarlet Forest survey is complete. He may have pulled ahead, but it's recoverable.
Are you two in some kind of race?
No, don't ever give you a silly idea like that. This is official guild research and nothing more. Prince, imagine.
Are you gonna have a side quest for me now? Over there, buddy? Okay, not immediately, but maybe once we discover a new area. The stars do move pretty darn fast across the sky, I will say. Which I understand the idea because, like, day and night passes pretty damn quick in this game, but I feel like it would make a little bit more sense to just have the stars, like, stand still in the sky from our perspective, effectively. Anyway, quests.
Are we going to the forest? Okay.
Excuse me, Werner. Might we have a moment?
Suppose you might. Sorry, who are you again?
It's Alma, from Avis Unit.
Uh-huh. Okay, don't remember. So, shoot.
Have you seen Olivia and Eric? We have Sacred from Kunafa Village for them.
Nope. Been a bit since I saw them.
Did they leave to investigate the White Wraith, perhaps?
Ah, right. They did tell me they were heading out. Something about a dam deep in the forest.
What's Astrum Unit's primary mission here? Is it to look for the White Wraith?
I heard that unlike other volunteers and referrals, you came to the Forbidden Lands on guild orders.
I suppose. But rescuing the Keepers is our main objective. At least, that's Olivia's. I've got something else I'm working on.
Something else?
The boy's pendant. My orders are to get to the bottom of it. Nobody can figure out what the hell it is. A complete enigma. But I'll tell you this, it's not just some little trinket. It's important. And just know it. Anyway, they say jump and I jump. They say go east and I go east. All there is to it.
Seems a little passive as a way to lead your life.
Hey, think I could twist your arm into telling me how you came up with Wyvern's Fire?
Didn't come up with it. Just the principle. It was too long ago for me to remember anyway.
Surely you wrote it down.
Remember? Come on, you gotta tell me. Wyvern's Fire basically mimics the way real wyverns condense and release energy, right? That tech is used everywhere. Wyvern Blast, the Demolisher, and a whole bunch of others. It's too amazing to just forget. Shall we go deliver those to their sacred?
Can I come? Maybe we'll find the Wraith.
I'll pass. I don't want to waste any more energy than I have to.
Pragmatic fellow. Once again, game just decides to put me on my sacred. Ooh. Weather time.
What sort of traces did you find in the forest?
There were marks on the ground. The Wraith was dragging something when it attacked our village. It smashed everything in sight. People were panicking. I could see it over my uncle's shoulder. This horrible white thing. It's burned into my mind.
Okay, calm down.
The rain's really coming down.
I can barely keep my eyes open.
It's causing the water currents to surge too.
Yeah,
Like this could have an effect on the monsters.
it's real dangerous to go into a river like this in a downpour. Because that stuff's gonna swell fast, and it's gonna drag you away and kill you. So, just in case you ever come across a river in real life.
It's from the Astrum unit.
Let's go!
This is bad. Hurry!
This is Astrum unit we're talking about. It has to be a formidable monster if they're calling for help.
The White Wraith? Or something else?
It has to be the Wraith. If it is the White Wraith, it's crucial that you stay calm and observe. And do not leave the sacred.
I know. Don't move!
Some kind of water beastie. Oh! Oh, look at him.
No, that's not the monster!
This is its territory, and we're intruders.
I'll draw its attention. You take Eric in front.
That's a big one. Offset. Kaboom.
Thought we could give it the slip. Guess I was wrong. We'll wear it down, then try again.
I'll help.
Thanks.
Ba 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 ba. That's a big one. I just want to charge my damn demon mode, please. Little hard to tell what the hell I'm doing.
Get serious.
Okay. So where are your weak spots? Clearly not around the side. It's the stomach. Okay, so you have to be in front of it, which, you know, is where it wants you. Classic. Ow!
Heels inbound.
Thanks, buddy. This thing isn't like an elder dragon or something. It's just a big one, right? Whoa, okay. Real resistant to that paralysis I'm trying to inflict on you, aren't you? Also, reluctant to get wounded, which is annoying. Let's get more defensive about it. Okay, odd timing. Oh, hey, Jesus.
Don't get hit now.
Oh, okay. What the hell is the hitbox on that? It spun around twice and didn't hit me. Oh, he's mad now.
Way to outmuscle that monster.
Yeah. Put a gun in your mouth. Okay. We have a wound on the head.
Monster down.
Whew. Tough one. Why are we going this way?
We need to drive it as far into the forest as we can. If it finds our
Ah,
base camp, we're
that
in
way.
trouble.
Right. Let's corner it.
Okay, so we can't follow it in the water. Makes sense, I guess. Right, I should eat a meal, shouldn't I?
That veil protecting it is made of water and fluid. We either destroy the veil or find a way to target its body directly.
Like this? Hey, again, a little bit of an expression of personality from my dear hunter. Damn it. Okay. Okay, got the perfect block on one at least. Jeez. Okay, what the hell is happening? Okay, that's not ideal. Again, apologies to anyone with a photosensitivity. Oh, I do not care for whatever the hell that is. Jesus Christ. It's not even on the monster, it's something happening over there. Okay. Where the hell is my healing? There. Okay, I think it stopped. I hope so, anyway.
Keep your eyes peeled.
We'll drive it off.
Okay. He's mad again. Okay, I could not move away from that at all. I'm not. Would you relax? Okay. This is a big, heavy fight. I like it. What is it doing? Oh, being a pain in the ass is what it's doing. Should have seen that coming. I kind of like the musical theme here as well. Like that big brass section, like da 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 da. Feels appropriately apocalyptic. You have a wound on your tummy. I guess we weakened it enough. I wanted materials.
Time to go.
Right.
Olivia!
Were you able to subdue it?
For now.
That was a rather ferocious monster, yes?
Come on.
Wait, why are we running to investigate that?
What is that thing?
That's it. I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. But no. The White Wraith. It's real!
This will not go well. Or maybe it won't go at all. Okay. Bye. Do I at least get to carve the big fish monster? Yeah, but I do at least get to carve it.
Nata? It's okay.
Is that what we're after?
The White Wraith.
Well, there's nothing for us here.
I mean,
Let's head back to base
no,
camp.
but there's a big...
Wait! Could you give me some time to investigate what it was doing here?
Also carve the big monster. I spent all that time fighting it. I want to carve it. Okay, I do get target rewards at least. Hey, I also get to carve it. Yes, thank you. Lovely. Is everyone else here? Or is it just me and Olivia? Why is it pushing me that way?
Shall we return to base camp for now? Another quick sweep of the area couldn't hurt.
There are some lesbians who are going to be having some feelings about Olivia. Okay, so what would that do? I guess it's while the monster's flying around... Oh, Lollabarina destroyed my camp. It's while the monster's, like, swimming around on the outskirts. Oh, there it is again. Okay. So what is that and why does it happen? It looks like the mesh of something is going crazy for some reason. Could be connected to the rain effects, maybe?
Shall we return to base camp for now?
Yes, now we can go.
Let's go.
Okay, let's review what we know. First, I think we can agree that the monster that crashed our hunt was indeed the White Wraith.
We can also report that it did something to the Leviathan that proved fatal. However, there were no traces of external trauma, which means...
What do you mean no traces of external trauma? I was beating on that thing.
Able to use a non-physical method of attack.
Not troubling at all.
We should pay the Wudwuds a visit. Someone else might have seen our culprit.
My unit will investigate here a bit longer. Good luck.
Anna, can we go yet?
Patience. We need to be prepared.
I'm ready. What are we waiting for?
Nata, no good will come of getting wound up. You know how we made it this far? By taking it one step at a time.
Okay, but can we step faster?
Yeah.
They said they are willing to part with our secret. A most generous offer.
Right.
The White Wraith is an unknown, save that it struck a human village. All life may be equal in this ecosystem, but I'm a human. For human sakes, I need to follow it. The White Wraith felled the Leviathan in some way that didn't involve any physical blow. It was strangling it. But why would it have felt the need to do it? I heard from Eric. The White Wraith did something that Leviathan and keeled over dead. Living creatures on my field and I don't much care, but I do know this. Every moving machine's got a power source. Lose that source, and whatever it is, it stops. It really is pretty, this game. Won't be the last time I say that. Now.
Hunter, is it true you had a run-in with the White Wraith? Wow. I can't believe it exists. Well, I mean, I do. It's not like I thought we were chasing a ghost. But all of a sudden, what happened to Nata and his village feels a lot more real. A second encounter can't have been any less traumatic for him.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't bring the kid. Like, now that he identified the creature, maybe he should stay home, actually.
Got something in mind?
Let's see. Uth Duna. Why is it... Oh. So I guess that just doesn't exist yet as equipment. Okay. It is a big step up in defense, I'll admit. Even if it's not, you know... even if it doesn't quite go with the rest of the outfit so well. Huh. I wonder if I have to complete a proper hunt before it'll give him to me. see. Increases defense temporarily when using a specialized tool. As in the ghillie suit? Temporarily increases attack power when using effects like melody effects that affect companions in range. Okay. Negates the effect of muddy streams and prevents you from being slowed down in water. And then tool recharge time. Yeah, so, yeah.
Got something in mind?
And of course, that's aquatic water elemental.
See you later.
It would be.
Are you ready to go meet the Wudwuds?
What? What's your take on the Wraith?
The White Wraith. We finally found it. Its color, the chain-like appendages. Everything is just as Nata described.
Seems so. How's he doing?
He's pretty shaken up, and I don't blame him. We need to keep an eye on him to ensure all that turmoil doesn't turn into anger and hate. Are you ready to go meet the Wudwuds? All right, let's go then.
I feel like maybe it's okay for him to be really, really angry. It's just about helping him find a healthy way to process it.
The rain's let up. The forest is so radiant.
Yeah. After everything, forgot how pretty nature can be.
Whoa! There's a whole flutter of them.
Look, those ants are carrying leaves.
But how do they taste?
I'm the menu, are we? There are lots of cultures that consume insects.
Insects deserve more credit. They pollinate, break things down. Without them, we wouldn't have this forest.
Yes. I know. I've been doing it.
Look, it's full of fish.
Noin! They taste any good?
Stardusters. I saw some sushi fish too. Sushi
Turning
fish
into
are
naked
all
snake
over
over
the
here.
world. I wouldn't be
But how do they
surprised if I
taste?
them too.
I say we grill them. Hey, look! It's like a rainbow.
I'll leave those alone. And so many different flavors.
About which creatures in each region we can catch for consumption. I'm afraid those birds aren't among them.
Yeah.
Good thing the guild keeps us well fed.
We're visitors, so we should be grateful for what we are allowed to sample.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. But my secret is dummy thick. And the clap of its ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Great. Now I'm hungry.
Now that you mention it, when's the last time we ate?
What would you all have if you could pick anything?
Fish!
Oh, the tent is gone, but the rest of the campsite is fine.
Spicy.
My
Much gratifications, little creatures. Are you here for our gloryfulness, honey?
Hello. Actually, we have a few questions, if that's all right.
Have you seen the right Wraith?
A monster with chain-like appendages arrived during the downpour. Did you happen to see where it went?
Nay, none of us had eyes for such things. Not while we are preoccupied with honey basking.
What was that monster by the dam?
During the downpour, we encountered a leviathan.
It covered itself in a veil of water.
Ah, Lord of Forest. It appears when the sky falls out.
Ah, rain.
I guess it stays in the water until the rains come. The flooding must widen its area of activity.
Given that, it must be the forest's apex predator.
I see you're busy gathering honey.
Precisely. After the sky falls out, a sparkling settles over the forest. Water, greeneries, honey, all is most twinklest. This is the way of the forest and Wudwuds since big time ago.
A promise of something brighter after the rains. Over the generations, the Wudwuds have learned to live in harmony with this place.
Yes, yes, harmony, good word.
Well, nobody saw anything. The trail has gone cold.
Stay here.
Come on.
For you.
Yes!
Zato!
Travelers.
I didn't expect to see you way out here. Are you all together?
We ran into each other near base camp, so my unit offered to accompany them on the road.
Where to?
A village among the oil springs. We make the trip there after every sand tide to trade.
Where is this place?
Beyond the forest, they are well known for their craftsmanship. The stone, bone, and oil folk that dwell there have been perfecting their art since ancient times.
Perked my ears right up.
Move out!
Yes, sir.
You are looking for your home, yes? A land rich in history might be the perfect place to find answers. Let us travel there together.
Home. Yes. Take me with you.
I'd like to see this place too.
I did not expect to travel with so many, but the more the merrier.
Yes!
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Let's mount up.
Caravan time.
So the oil fields are just beyond here?
Yes, along our trade route. I can vouch for its safety.
Have you been trading with this village long?
Since beyond remembering. After the season of plenty, we traveled there to trade. Of course, traveling during the season of fallow has its risks. I was past this responsibility some time ago, and our way of life continues unchanged.
Ooh, getting some stuttering here. What is the game loading?
Oh, is this it?
The people call it the oil well basin. As the name suggests, oil wells up here during one season and then burns in a raging fire the next.
Well, that can't be good for the environment.
Way of the land, then.
We should consider investing in some heat-resistant equipment.
Can't argue with that.
Don't look down.
God, don't ever let the Americans find this place.
It's fine. This sacred can glide to catch us.
Tight squeeze. This paired with the bridge must be effective at keeping large monsters out.
We are nearly to the Everforge, Azuz.
I'm getting excited. An artisan's paradise.
I don't know, it seems a little grody.
I wonder how the bone folks source their materials.
I wonder if any of it's worth a sniff.
Werner.
Try not to embarrass us.
I will introduce you to the chiefs when we arrive. Do not fret about formalities. They are quite casual.
That would be great, thank you.
Alma, can we ask about the keepers?
Of course we will.
Well, speaking of technology, are those paternoster lifts? Holy shit, that's so cool. All of a sudden, we are fully in an industrialized society.
Say that again.
I see not all the forges are in use.
It will be fine.
You say that, but...
Hey! Good to see you, friend. Thanks for coming.
It's been a while.
What a nice surprise. You'll have to stay for the festival.
Let me introduce you. These are Kunafa's guests. They are travelers from the west.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well then, that makes you our guests as well. Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
As you can see, we have a long history of crafts making. My name is Ida, Chief of the Bone Folk. If you need monster materials crafted, we're the best there is.
I am Dolgod. I lead the Stone Tribe. If it's rocks or minerals, we got you covered.
It is such a pleasure. I'll take the grand tour, please.
You lucked out. You're just in time for the Fire Spring Festival.
That will win.
Sure you will.
They ignite the Everforge during the festival. It is quite a formidable force.
There is plenty of time before things kick off. So please, go ahead and make yourselves at home. Take a load off. Relax.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.
Show our guests around.
Right. This way.
This will do nicely.
Hey! I want to go observe the bone folk. It's fine, right?
I want to go check out this Everforge myself.
I wish I could doppelganger myself so I could see it all at once.
I have business with the Oil Folks chief. He's held the position for a long time. Countless years, so his knowledge must run pretty far back.
Then he might have heard of the keepers.
Follow me.
Oh.
Get it, boss! I hate you!
Wait! I'm coming with you!
I hope we didn't come at a bad time.
The girl, she is one of the Oil Folk. I hope it's nothing serious.
It just dawned on me. His tribe, the Keepers, I bet it's a thing of like, they were keeping the terrible monster sealed. And that's their duty across generations, kind of thing.
He was once renowned for his strength and fearlessness.
Well, must be quite a person.
Though churlish, his heart is in the right place. I am certain he will help you.
I'm eager to speak with him.
Can't blame her for being worried for the tribe.
Maki's run off again.
Well,
Everyone is excited for the festival. We're gonna craft some true wonders this season.
It's alive!
Don't be scared. Let's play.
I like that he's such a new thing to them everywhere he goes. That's cute. That's adorable. I'm asthmatic, so I see a place like this and I just go, oh, this kind of looks like a place that would literally kill me. That would just make me die. So my first impression was that this place is way too, you know, gray and brown and gray and brown and gray and brown. And it is very gray and brown, gray and brown, gray and brown, which is appropriate for the environment. But also, as I'm looking over the actual colors present in the environment, red glows, a very effective use of, like, contrast and value. Because one of the problems with gray and brown, gray and brown, gray and brown is it can very easily fade into a lot of flatness, right? Like, it can be very non-differentiated to look at. But they're doing a really good job with, like, these fogs of creating these planes of depth, right? So when I look over here, that thing occludes, that thing occludes, that thing occludes, that thing, and you get this gradient of, like, flatter and flatter white sort of decreasing, like, altering the contrast as we go deeper into the space. It's a basic thing. Like, it's not like a super high level technique, but the fact that they've managed to do it so well across the sight lines of this environment, right? That pretty much everywhere you look, you get that sense of depth, of contrast. And the complexity of the space, that's very effective art design. And again, it's like, this is not like, oh my god, no other game could ever possibly have done this. No, this is like basic environment design discipline, but just executed really well. And they're like these structures, these pipes that run all over everything, adding a lot of interest. Like, there's a contrast happening here between the natural formations of rock and stone and oil deposits and whatever the hell else must be here, and then the constructions, right? Like these giant metal structures and rigid lines that both blend into and clearly contrast with the landscape, which creates a lot of shape contrast, right? Like, so that it's not just endless vertical sort of deep sea black smoker mineral deposit towers, but there's also these distinct features that almost sort of like have a little bit of the appearance of tree roots, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a colors guy. I'm more into the colorful environments. But I have to admit, the craft in Monster Hunter as ever. The craft remains on display. I really like that it's paternoster lifts. Can I actually go on them? Okay, I have to use the... Yeah, makes sense. Like, they're continuous lifts, right? Like, they're not lifts that go up and then stop, and then you just have to jump on while they're in motion. Oh, dangerous. Like, you don't want to go on those with if you have any kind of a physical disability, for example, or any kind of a mobility impairment, but just really cool visual things. Anyway, where the hell... Where am I supposed to go? Over there, right. Got distracted.
I should meet the oil folk.
Oh, fine. Okay, but like that looks cool though. Okay, fine.
Never seen these monster materials before.
So fluffy! So fluffy!
Have you seen all the incredible monster materials they work with here?
It's pretty impressive, all right.
In olden times, they used to harvest materials on a much larger scale. The way they tell it, this is just them scraping by with what they can find. I'd give an arm and a leg to see how they were able to rake in so many materials in the old days.
I mean, good question, actually.
Figured out something, but what?
It's a good question, because, like, if they don't, like, have proper monster-slaying weapons, and if it's an incredible feat of strength to them to take down any monster, then one does wonder where they got all the monster parts from. Because, like, one Monster Hunter player can, like, cause several miniature extinctions. Pretty much on their own. Why? Hang on. Okay. Careful run animation.
So what's your take? How do you think they power this thing?
The Everforge? You got me.
It lights up for their festival, right? Something to do with some fire spring? So where does this fire come from, and what makes it spring? What do you think they even make with it? What's your name? From the, Avis unit. You're the Avis hunter. Right, right. Sorry, I try not to clutter my brain with unnecessary details. Not worth the energy. Energy is finite, and I choose to use mine to get to the bottom of this Everforge.
Okay, you're starting to get a little annoying, buddy. Ooh. Oh, fucking look at that. Just... That's the thing, when the environment is so gray and brown, you can do so much with just a little bit of light and color. Really make something pop. And again, like, the sheer fucking amount of effort. How many environment artists had to spend how many hours on this? To put all of this together, all these assets, to sculpt all of this, to create these sightlines. Like, because when you move through these 3D environment, these vistas, these sightlines that you can see are sculpted. Like, that's not just incidental. That's something that environment artists put a bunch of time into, making interesting sightlines and vistas for you to see. And it's just thinking about how much human effort must have gone into making this boggles the fucking mind, man.
Greetings. My name is Alma. Do you think we could have a word?
So I know we went all the way up there, but I just saw on the map that there's a quest icon down here. So I'm afraid I have to go and see what that is.
Yes, we are hunters. We use these weapons to take on monsters. We are on an expedition in search of a particular monster.
I see. So you came all this way from the west.
Oh, hey. Were you able to ask about the Keepers? No leads on the White Wraith, I'm afraid. We know it left the forest, but not a single soul here has seen it. The only other logical place it could have gone is the desert. That's my thought, at least. I'll ask around here a bit more, just to be sure.
Thanks, Olivia. But you sure you don't want to have a look around like your companions?
Duty comes first, but I appreciate the thought.
Hala, Chesai.
Wow.
Kid in a candy shop.
This place is amazing. So many moving pieces and questions about how it all works. Steam? Oil hydraulics? Oh, it sure as heck can't be water.
Bet you can't wait to explore.
Yep, but don't worry, I'll still do my job. And this region's got no shortage of ore. If you find anything interesting, bring it by and we'll see if I can use it in your gear.
Haha, shortcut.
We're part of an expedition. My friends and I are here looking for something.
A pleasure to meet you.
It is good to see you again, Chief Yabran.
Zato. Still kicking, I see. Who are these people?
Trustworthy friends. They saved Kunafa in our hour of need.
That's so. Managed to impress even you, huh?
We're searching for this boy's home. Have you ever heard of the Keepers?
Keepers? Can't say that I have. Oh. Is that a Wilkstone pendant? No, not quite. And yet it strikes me as very similar. Some time ago I heard about an object that served as the Wilkstone's counterpart.
Do you know where it's produced?
Hardly. But long ago, the population thrived and had access to more advanced technology. Perhaps these keepers are what remain of a tribe with connections to that ancient age.
My village is at the end of an underground tunnel.
Lots of tunnels around here. Well, see if I can find you a guide.
Where was that girl headed earlier?
Maki? She went to gather auric oil. It's needed for the Fire Spring Festival. She's desperate to see our tribe succeed. Don't listen to a damn thing I say.
May I ask why you're against her going?
Because some things are more important. Enough of that. Problem is the gathering site is crawling with monsters this time of year. If Roku knew what was good for him, he'd have brought her home.
I heard you ignite your Everforge during the Firespring Festival.
We used the tremendous heat from the fire spring to produce Azuz's specialty, orichalcite. However, the quality of the orichalcite hinges entirely on the integrity of the materials used to forge it. Recently, the oil folks' offerings haven't been up to snuff. Lackluster, they say. Huh, as if I care. I don't care.
Okay.
So the girl is heading right into a monster den?
If I may be so bold, might I propose that we go look for Maki?
What? I can't go sending guests to their deaths. But, well, you seem like a tough lot. If you can, I'd be grateful.
We'll find her. I promise.
Come and speak to me once you're ready. I'm going with you.
Let's see. Oh. There's a quest or something down at the camp. Okay, have to go down there. There is an exclamation mark. I need to know what it is. No choice. Gotta know. Gotta see what it is. I could have taken the elevator down. Oh well. Gemma! What's up, girl?
I've got some... Hey.
Armor spheres. And talismans. Hooray!
Yep. Anything catch your eye?
Let's see. Well, I don't really know what I'm gonna need. I mean, Divine Blessing isn't bad. It's always just kind of useful. I mean, honestly, if anything, I probably just want the Defense Charm, really. Unless, well, no, because 1 point in defense is just defense plus 5. It doesn't really get worth it until you get the percentage increases. I guess the game did signal to me that I would need to invest in fire-resistant gear, so that's what I'll do. A little bit of fire resistance.
Got something in mind?
Oh, okay. It's not like it's a lot. Okay.
Look good? Ready to get to work?
I'll take the extra defense, though. No.
Anything catch your eye? Ready to get to work? Ready to get to work? Look good?
Damn it.
Catch your eye?
That's everything, right? Yeah.
Anything catch your eye?
Nothing here has unlocked beyond where we were? No. Okay.
Now that's a good choice.
Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill.
I guess we should. There's a sauce over it. Oh, oh, with the sauce.
Alma said she wanted to come along.
Right, yes, Alma.
Hunter, have you seen this village? It's amazing. All the different ways they do things. I mean, we had a few tricks up our sleeves where I came from too. Like the way we raised fruits and vegetables? You should have seen it.
I will.
While we're here, we should observe and learn as much as we can.
Yeah.
Shall we begin the search? Stone folk, bone folk, oil folk, and the fire spring, the Everforge. There's so much fascinating culture to absorb here. Can't you just picture this festival of theirs? 3 clans vying with each other since days of yore to create something incredible? I'd love to see that.
First things first, we need to find the girl.
Right. She might be in trouble if this region's crawling with monsters this time of year. All the more reason to head out there prepared. Shall we begin the search? Right. Let's be on our way.
Any idea where she might have gone?
We're looking for a monster den where auric oil can be gathered. I asked Gron for some directions and gave the scent to our scout flies. Said the exit near the bone folk is our best bet.
Off we go then. Oh.
Did she run off to?
Just follow the scout flies. They know where to go. Gibran warned me that oil accumulates in this area very easily. It'll be like walking through tar. Best to avoid it.
Understood. Let's be careful.
Okay, what's making that fucking noise? Like that ringing noise.
That looks like a good place for a pop-up camp.
Hang on, wait. Ugh. Oh, that's gross. Not as gross as the Rotten Veil, but, you know. Oh, that was a sleep toad. Are those salamanders? Oil salamanders? Let me just set everything on fire. Oh, Jesus, don't get in the way. Oh my god, this weapon is so bad for this.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, you look quite incredible. And now they're mad at me. Okay. Was it something I said?
Snap out of it.
I should really get the daggers for this. Just sharp fangs? Nothing unique? Aw. Oh, Crano Copper. A little bit of unique. Wait, hold on.
Researching endemic life is part of the hunter's duty, you know? Calm the mind and focus.
The scent of oil is even stronger here.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
Does that mean we're getting close?
Wouldn't want to get that in my fur.
Ugh.
Tread carefully.
Oh, this is so grody. How do you get clean? What kind of shower could ever be enough?
Wait, isn't this... It's still in pretty good shape. It looks like it was just left here. Like someone abandoned it while they were in a hurry. They couldn't have gone far. Let's keep searching.
Oil. A what? Oh, oh my god. Oh, that's gross. I love you.
It looks pretty angry.
He's definitely not happy we're here.
I hope nothing happened to them. We won't find out until we deal with this thing first.
Right.
Oh. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's so ugly.
Forces inbound.
Oh, what a horrid little monster. You look terrifying. Fully on some horror movie shit. God damn. Again, not as gross as the, Oh, Jesus, okay. Oh, this entire environment is so gross. I thought the farts were bad. Damn it. Okay, so that just hits me. Ah! How the hell is that an attack? Damn it. Right, wounds. Should probably take advantage of them. Also, I want to cut that tail so bad. Okay, the outfit you get from that thing is either going to be Kezu levels of gross, or it's going to be so fucking awesome. Okay. That's fair. I should kind of have seen that coming. I love it when you stand still for me. Ah!
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Jerk. Presumably not an area with any less oil in it. No, why would it do that? I mean, truly, why would it? Yo, fuck this again. I might need to reset the game or something. Ah, right, that's not a stab, that's a sweep. Oh, he's mad now. Unfortunately, you have a wound in your ass. Damn it. There we go. Come on. There are times when it's not real clear to me what the... how the hell I'm not hitting a wound. Although, the gun lance doesn't necessarily have the best wound hit either, I think. Ah. Ah, okay. I really like the design of this horrible, horrible creature. Yeah, don't worry about waking him. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna be sleepy about it. Oh, I didn't bring my barrel bombs. God damn it. Okay, well. Get worm staked up the ass. How much more health does this thing have? Come on. couldn't see what it was doing there.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
There we go. And deflation. Oh, that's so gross. Oh my god. What a horrible, horrible thing. What a horrible, disgusting thing. Oh, not enough showers in the world. Not enough in the world.
Now, let's go find Maki. She can't have gone far.
Hello?
Who's there? Look! Please, can you help me? Rokul hurt himself when we were running.
Think I twisted something.
This is all my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, lighten up. I'll be fine. I can't wait to see the boss's face. He'll get it. Oh! Our way then. So, what's your story, friends?
We came here looking for you. The chief told us what happened. Did he change his mind? Wish me luck?
He was worried about you.
Oh, okay. But look! We got it. This should be enough. When does the fire spring begin?
Glad you asked.
That's probably fine, right?
Great apes! They start to get really worked up when the fire spring is about to happen. We have to leave before they see us. Come on! Are you okay? They're starting without us! Did we make it in time? Hey, guys!
Hi, Nata! Get your head out of the crude! Time's a-wasting!
All material is vital.
Over there.
Not a scrap wasted.
You get that
On it!
Just look at that firebrand go. Reminds me of me. You watching?
Yeah.
Listen up! It's time!
Oh, well.
Is that supposed to happen?
Stoke it more! Right! Ready!
Nothing!
Well.
Chief, what is this?
The fire spring. Has it forsaken us?
Everyone stop! The festival is off!
What?
Well, it's a bit of a letdown.
Don't cry, Maki. We'll have other chances.
Sorry about this, travelers. You too, my friend. This has never happened before.
Well, it happens to everyone every once in a while. You know, you shouldn't feel so insecure about it, you know?
How can this be? The fire spring never fails to come.
Forgive me, but if it's a natural phenomenon, there's not really any way of knowing when or if it will occur, correct?
What are you talking about? Does the sun forget to rise?
Exactly. The cycle of fallow and plenty is a natural constant.
Constant?
I'm not giving up now. We have to fix this.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think you all need to see this.
Let's take a look.
I'm told this helical beauty is known as the land spine. There. Do you recognize those crystals?
Is that... Welk?
Correct. And this network is its source. Look. The crystals are forming wherever the land spine is damaged.
But they were using Welk and Kunafa too, like it was nothing unusual at all.
I think we can assume the land spine stretches all across the Eastlands. Our friends here were using the Wilk to stoke their Everforge, but it's no ordinary fuel. And therein lies our enigma. What is it? What is this energy for?
What?
Just gonna have to fix it.
Huh?
What is it?
You must return to the village. Sandtide is coming.
Impossible. It is too soon.
We thought so as well. Even the Elder.
I see. I am sorry, but I must return home.
Of course.
Go look after your people.
I guess that we'll...
I'm going with him.
What?
What if the White Wraith comes back? It showed up on the day of the rainstorm. And we saw it fly off in the direction of the desert. Maybe it's inside the sandstorm this time.
It is possible.
And causing, like, the...
I must learn more about this creature's unique abilities.
Sounds like we're all going back to Kunafa then.
So the shape of it is that the White Wraith, whatever it is, having escaped its captivity by the Keepers, is starting to mess with and destabilize the
Let's prepare to leave quickly.
natural cycles of the world of the Forbidden Lands. That's certainly my best guess at it. And it's a classic fantasy story kind of situation. Like, fantasy stories, this is something I've talked about before, they have a tendency towards conservatism in the sense that they are often about restoring the world to a better past, right? Like once upon a time there was goodness in the world, but then the Dark Lord arose and the true king was deposed, but so, like, legend foretells that someday the true king the great hero will find the sword of the true king and reinstate, like, bring the world back to a past state of idealized balance, right? Like, that's often the core of a lot of fantasy narratives, is this idea of restoring the world to a justice or a peace that has been lost, that has been corrupted by some outside force. This certainly seems to be fitting into that general framework. And when I say conservative, I don't mean conservative in necessarily in the sense of like a modern political conservative, not in the sense of it would vote for the Tories in the UK or for the Republican Party in the US, but in the sense that it's a story that's concerned with conserving, right? Like conserving, bringing back, restoring the past, right? Rather than what you might call a progressive story, which is where sci-fi often falls, because it's about progressing from one state of the world to a new one that's like in the future, that's like changing the world in a fundamental way by discovering something new or going to a new place. Sci-fi tends to deal more with those narratives. It's not always, like, it's not fantasy, not inherently. It's not like you can't tell a progressive story in fantasy or conservative story in science fiction. Plenty of people do that all the time. Just that the shape of the genre tends to lend itself naturally to one or the other. And so in this story, it kind of seems as though like we're sort of taking on that role of restoring the world to a balance that has been unnaturally disrupted by something, air quotes, large air quotes, evil. Like, presumably it's just going to be an animal, right? Like, it's just a monster. It's not evil. But, like, something has upset the natural balance of the world, and we are here to restore things, to conserve the perfect balance of the world as it is, right? That's DNA, by the way. That helix structure with the bridges connect, that's the shape of DNA. So we're dealing with, what, evolution here? Or are we dealing with mutation in some way? Does the white wraith represent a kind of mutation of the natural order? I don't know. Guess we'll see. And if you want to see, along with me, that rhymed, didn't quite mean to, then you can hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below to see when the next episode comes out. And I'd appreciate that. I also have Patreon, merchandise store, etc. That stuff. You can go interact with that if you want to. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you for watching. Remember to be kind to one another. Have solidarity with those who are struggling. And may the tides of history wash gently over us all.